So now we've got the introduction out the way. Now that you understand that becoming successful is really about your structure, your education and information, now we can start to go in and see what it really means to build the 7 elements. We can find out what it really means to get these 7 elements into place inside your brain so that you can get educated, so that you can drive traffic, so that you can convert those people, so that you can connect with those people, so that you can make some money for yourself in business. You know, it doesn't matter if you do this part-time or if you do this full-time. All you have to do is realize that if you can spend 1 hour per day doing the right things, that you can become successful. And I honestly can tell you right now that you can turn an idea into a part-time income, and how that part-time income can take over your life. I mean that truly. You really can have something take over your life very, very quickly if you understand the rules. An insight into what happened to me. I came online with some bright idea that I was going to be rich in 30 days. Not because I thought I was the greatest guy in the world, but because that's what people told me. That's what the so-called gurus told me. That's what all the ebooks that I bought told me. 30 days from now, we're going to drive so much traffic to your website that you're going to become rich. Well, you know as well as I do, that's the biggest load of hype on the internet. That's what makes the world go round. That is why people buy books. That is why people make money, by selling you a dream. We call it the shiny object. And I chased those shiny objects for 4 years before I realized that, you know what? This is a load of rubbish. How many more files can I drive onto my hard drive? How many more can I buy and put on there before it just becomes a wasted amount of time? Now, fortunately for me, I used a lot of the first 4 years to teach myself, to educate myself. But the truth is, I could have done it much, much sooner. I could have gathered that information, just the good information, and made myself more successful much quicker. For me, it all changed in February of 2012. Yeah, I know, this year. I created a product, and it took the internet by storm. That product was called TubeRadar, and it won me 2 awards and 2 accolades in less than 96 hours. I turned over $50,000 in 7 days. It's not rubbish. Go to the Warrior Forum, look for the keyword TubeRadar. Go into the search engines, type in the word TubeRadar, and you will find that product. It made me so successful that my world changed forever. But that was just the art. I understood long before that the science of what it becomes, what it means to become successful. And that is what I became an expert of. That is what I'm going to share with you today. I am the expert at the science of what it means to build a website, what it means to turn that website into a web business, and what it means to convert the people that arrive on that website at that web business and turn them into paying customers. I'm called the mad scientist. Hey, it's not the worst name in the world. I could think of worse ones. So let me tell you right from the start that what I teach you is going to change the way that you do business. It is going to make you successful. I am going to educate you in the art and the science of what it means to build a web business that is going to make you successful, that is going to change the way that you've been doing business on the internet. Okay, again, as always, this is John Adams getting on his high horse. It's always a great way to start, to make you understand that I want you to watch what is going on. This is not the usual hype that you're used to seeing. This is real. Okay, the 7 elements for internet success. This is the truth behind a successful website business. So we've got a niche or a niche, depending on where you come from in the world. They all mean the same things. I'm a Brit, I'm going to call it a niche. The niche is where most people get it wrong. Understanding what your market is, your target audience is vital to your success. Understanding that there is more than just one niche out there. Understanding that this is not just about getting into the make money online niche. This is not about everybody doing the same thing and selling information about how you make money on the internet. Now, it's the same mistake that I made. It's the mistake that everybody makes when they come online. You think the only way that you're going to make money is to sell a product about how you make money. Well, let me tell you something right now. Internet marketing makes up less than 10% of what goes on on the internet. Think about that. 10% of the business that is worked on online is internet marketing. That leaves a massive amount of people and a massive amount of space for the rest of what is going on inside different niche ideas. And I want to try and focus on that. And we're going to go into the search engines and I'm going to show you proof of that. But let me tell you about this 10%. Inside that 10% of internet marketers, inside that little area that everybody is trying to get a piece of, are some of the greatest marketers on the planet. If you come online and you try and get involved in the make money online niche, you are going to be swallowed up. And that is why people fail. You're going to be competing with the likes of the greatest internet marketers that the world has ever seen. You're going to be competing with people that have invested a lot of effort, a lot of time, and a lot of money into their success. You're never going to achieve results, at least not short term. You're only going to be able to do this if you have a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of willpower. And even then, the chances are that you still won't succeed. Now, there is a reason that 95% of people fail when they come online. There is a reason that that huge amount of people fail and all they do is spend money. It's because they're trying to get into the internet marketing niche. And we're talking about make money online, how to run a home business, how to work from home. We're talking all the big ones that you keep being told is where the money is. Yes, the money's there if you're a big player. So I want you to understand that your niche should be something that you understand more about. It should not be something that you think is going to do you proud because someone else says so. If you've spent 20 years of your life as a builder, why on God's earth would you want to go in and try and sell a product on how you make money online? That is the mistake that people are doing all the time. You need to find something that is going to make you wake up every morning and make you happy. You need to know that if somebody comes to your website and asks you a question, that you don't even have to think about the answer. You absolutely know the answer. You need to understand that there must be something that makes you excited when you go to work every day. You must understand that you want to be able to go to sleep at night thinking about your business. You want to be able to dream about your business. You want to be able to wake up in the morning still thinking of your business. You are not going to do that if you get involved in a niche that you know nothing about. You are not going to get that if you get into a niche that you don't enjoy or that you don't like. I'll give you a quick example. I've got a student that came training with me. He's retirement age. Okay, he's nearly 70 years of age. He was a very skilled man and a very professional man all his life in the off world. He came to me and wanted to work in the fitness industry. He wanted to teach people how to become fit. This is a retired man who's never done any kind of fitness in his life. He doesn't know the first thing about fitness. But why did he want to get into it? Because the gurus told him that that's where the money is. Because the gurus told him that, you know what? Get involved in the internet marketing side of the fitness industry and you're going to make money. Well, he knew nothing about it. He couldn't answer any questions. We turned his business around, and that gentleman now is involved in the business that he did in the off world for 25 years. He's now in a position where he coaches and teaches people about what he really likes. When he goes to bed at night, he goes to bed thinking about what he's going to do tomorrow. When he's in his bed, sleeping, he's dreaming and thinking about how he's going to help people. When he wakes up excited to know that he's going to be answering questions that he has the answer for. He's going to be able to help people on a skill that he understands. So understanding your niche is vital. Understanding that you need to stop and think about what it is that you like, what it is that you do, what it is that you have done. It is that is going to make you successful. Think about this. If you were the richest person on the planet, or you were one of the richest people in the world, or you didn't have to go to work because you earn enough money, but the law of your land, the government of your country said that you have to go to work every day for 3 hours a day, what would you do? So even though you're rich, Even though you have money and success, if you had to go to work every day, what would you do? What would you like to do? What would be the one thing that you did? Do you like to fish and you want to teach people how to fish? Well, that's what it would be. Are you a knitter? Do you like to teach people how to knit? Do you love music? Would you love to show people more about your music? Are you a television watcher? Are you a complainer? Are you one of these people that stands up and loves to talk specifically about one thing? Well, let me tell you, that is your niche. That is your marketplace. And I can tell you honestly that there is money to be made in any idea that you can possibly think of. Think about that. And on the next training video, we're going to go inside the search engines. We're going to focus on a niche, and I'm going to show you how you can turn any idea, any hobby, any dream that you have into a business in less than a few days. I can show you within minutes about how you find a product on something that you love and how you can turn that into money, into a web business. Remember, make sure you follow all these training videos. They are free. They are here to help you. If you want to go to the website, if you'd like to know more, if you'd like to see what it is that I do to become successful, click the link underneath the video and go to Web Business Masterclass. This is John Adams signing out. I'm here to help. Any questions, please write them in. I want to answer your questions. I want to put you on the path to your own success.